What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video. If you want a free forex training, make sure you click the link in my description where it says free training and you can sign up for that. And if you just want to learn how to trade, check out my website rorfx.com. My program is still on a massive discount, only $300, and I'm going to hook you guys up even more. If you go to get started, there's going to be a part where you can put in a promo code, and where it says add promo code, just type in FX1 and it'll give you 15% off. Now let's get down to business. I want to go into the setups that I saw today for US30. I actually did not trade, and sometimes I have this feeling where I just shouldn't trade, or something happens something happens in my life that prevents me from not being able to trade. And I'm happy I didn't trade today. There was a big push up, but honestly, I'm not trading on lower time frames like the minute 1 and the minute 5 or the minute 3. So it would have been very hard to see this setup today that occurred very quickly. And also, I would have passed on this trade. I'll show you the initial setup that I would have taken, but I would have passed on this trade right here because this candle is a 6:30 open. So this candle opened at 6:30 and closed at 6:35. And we could see that we did have a 1600 pip push up. So if I were to take this trade, my stops would be all the way down here, and I'm not going to have a stop loss of 1600 pips. That's absolutely ridiculous. I would pass on that trade, and I'd wait for another setup. And when this happens, when you guys see the market pushing up very rapidly, you don't want to get FOMO, fear of missing out. Just let the market do its thing, because it will come back and give you another entry. And we can see right here that we had a higher high, and this is our higher low right here. And I've told you guys that when I'm trading, I look for certain patterns. So we can see that we have a V pattern right in there. Beautiful V pattern. Also, what I do is I look for a reversal candle within those patterns. So we have a beautiful V pattern, and we have a spinning top right here. Now, another crucial element that we saw happen is we surpassed and went above the 35,000 level on the psychological levels right there. So we hit it, broke it, and then we retested it, and that was a retest on the spinning top right there. So that's the trade I would have taken right there. I would have had my stops right below it for about 400 pips, and then I probably would have went for like a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, so aim for 800 pips, and it would have been hit. If I aim for just 800 pips right to the T, it would have been hit, plus I have to have my spread filled. So that's the setup that I would have taken right there. Really was kind of choppy though in the markets. It's hard for me to identify sometimes when it's going to hit a certain key point in reverse, and I didn't have a psychological level put up right there, so it would have been hard for me to tell what was going to happen there. Really, when I'm looking for a reversal, I like to see a very clear reversal candle. So on the minute 5 it wasn't clear, but let's go to the minute 15. Okay, this would have been a nice reversal candle, but once again, these stops would have been massive. We would have had a stop of 2,000 pips, which is ridiculous. I'm not getting into a trade like that. So overall, I am very happy that I did not trade today, and it's just one of those days. I want to go look at the hourly chart to also see like what happened on the 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. candle, and if that led us to give us information that what was going to happen for the 6 to 7 a.m. 1 hour candle. So right here we have the 5 to 6. It did look very bullish or bearish. I honestly would have probably sold on that candle, and it did go down, but honestly, let's go look at the 5-minute real quick. So for the market open, yeah, it did just push. It did push down a little. So right here, this was around like 6 a.m. and it did push. We had a nice push down, but then it hit this level, this key level, and let's see if this level plays out anywhere. If we look to the left, we could have labeled that as support right there, had a golden zone or something lined up, but I didn't. But looking at the market right here, it would have been very hard to identify that it was going to go up, especially looking at the 1 hour. Usually what I'll do is I'll look at the 1 hour candle from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then that will give me my overall difference on what's going to happen from 6 to 7 a.m. on the 1 hour chart. But overall, wasn't very clear in the markets. Kind of hard to see what was going on. that's where I'm at today. Didn't trade. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, so I'm not going to trade as well. If you guys want to learn how to trade, check out Reward Over Risk or RORFX.com. You guys can sign up. And like I said, if you want that free training, click the link in my description. See you guys on the next video. Peace out.